This week on Loki, my brother stops by for dinner, we get a kayak, spend our first night at anchor, and I attempt to clean the bottom of the boat.
Cool. We're lit. Alright.
Alright. Duncan's here organizing our kitchen for us.
Here we go. Why is this on the seat?
Tortillas.
I ordered lemon oil and Amazing Roll-Off.
What's Amazing Roll-Off?
It's a cleaning product for fiberglass and the decks.
Ooh. Cool.
You don't remember?
I don't remember.
But also just for documentation's purposes. So that we're on record, you know.
Lemon oil is for the awful amount of wood that's inside our boat.
What god-awful amount of wood? I don't
Have
see
you
any.
looked on this hallway?
Any wood in here?
Solid wood.
Where? Where's the wood?
Oh yeah, how do I turn this down? That's a lot of
Woohoo!
flames on this.
It's like literally on fire.
Woo. We're in the
It's all the way down.
Okay. I'll just move it to the side. How about that?
Looks
We're searing it, okay? We're searing it real hard right now.
looks pretty good though. Delicious.
Oh, it smells so fucking good.
That smells really good. Why don't you tell us what kind of kayak this is, babe?
What kind of kayak it is?
Yeah.
I don't really know much about kayaking.
Me
It's an
neither.
Advanced Elements Islander 2 or something?
Okay.
It's an inflatable two-person kayak. Not rated for ocean use.
Or dogs.
Or dogs.
We don't have a motorized dinghy yet, because it's a large expense and we won't really need it until we have to do things like provision the boat and get to shore from anchor. So for now, this little kayak will be perfect for cruising around the marina.
What's going on, babe?
We just dropped anchor next to the Santa Cruz Wharf. We're gonna stay the night and eat some pizza.
Yay!
That's about it.
It's pretty nice out. We missed the sunset, but it's very beautiful. All right, let's. It's not freezing. It's California in the summer. Where do I look? Oh, there. Okay. So last night was our first night anchoring out in Santa Cruz Harbor, and this morning the fog has come in like pretty well. It's not too thick actually at the moment. It's pretty cool out here. You can't really see the shore or anything. You can hear those sea lions though. Oh boy. Feels like parts of the Caribbean out here. You can just see Westcliff over there. Oh, there's like a bunch of surfers. I don't know if you can see them in the fog here, but there's like a row of surfers way over there, right in the edge of Westcliff. They're just waiting for waves. I can zoom in on them a little bit. There they are. It's a pretty terrible zoom. I'm just using my phone. And they must be cold. Pretty cool though. It was a pretty nice night. Not too rollier than we thought it would be. We put the anchor snubber on. Everything's pretty damp from the fog, but nice and dry and cozy inside. Our bed is super comfy and big, so that's great. Yeah, just woke up having some coffee, looking at this very beautiful morning here in Santa Cruz.
That morning, we decided to try and clean the bottom of the boat. We borrowed a 12-volt air compressor called a Sea Breathe from the previous owner. I recently had oral surgery and didn't feel like I could use the mouthpiece, so Lizzie volunteered to give it a shot. Is this the first time you've worn a wetsuit?
No. It's probably like the second time. I have literally never worn a wetsuit for anything in my life. Okay, so this is a Sea Breathe. What is it called? Air compressor?
It's a hookah.
A hookah. It's called a hookah. It has this, oh boy, mouthpiece right here that you,
I think that's upside down.
well, that would make sense. You just bite on it and then you can breathe. It straps to you like so. Needs to be tighter, but and then you just have this here, and then this yellow tube connects to a bladder. Ooh. So this will fill with air, go over the side, and float on top of the water. And it connects through this yellow hose all the way back through here to this guy. And this plugs in to 12 volts, which we have a 12 volt outlet right down there. And basically just forces air out into your lungs. And I didn't actually realize this. How do I get this off? Oh, right.
How that works.
Yes, I okay. So, should I put this on? I guess it doesn't really matter, huh?
Yeah, as long as it's not tangled.
Yeah. So, I didn't realize this about this yesterday, but the whole thing of compressed air, because I don't know anything about diving or whatever, is that when you dive down under the water deep enough that the water pressure prevents your lungs from expanding, this pushes air into your lungs and prevents and counteracts that, which is really cool. So yeah, I'm gonna try and clean the bottom of the boat. It's apparently not too dirty, so it should be pretty easy. I also have a little snorkeling mask and some fins, which I guess I'll use the fins. I don't know if they're gonna fit me. And then I have this guy, which has suction cups that stick onto the boat, and this scrubber, and then I breathe through this thing, and hopefully I don't drown, and hopefully the boat gets clean. So it works.
We'll see.
I guess now I have to just do it. So
Mixed success, I would say.
I would say no success, but it wasn't as scary as I thought it would be in some ways. The weight belt actually did not drag me all the way to the bottom, so that was great.
Wetsuits are very buoyant.
Yeah, I was actually still just floating right at the surface, even with the weight belt on. The main problems were this thing, like, it works here, but when I
think you need to get both of them stuck.
when I was down there, it would just pop, like I couldn't get it to suction to the boat. So with the motion of the waves, it's just really hard to get like close enough and stay close enough, and then you're kicking the whole time and you're just sort of going all over the place. So anyway, so then the next issue was basically, so we tied these to me so that I didn't accidentally drop them and they would just disappear to the bottom of the ocean, never to be seen again. But then the problem was, like, this yellow tube and this tube and these things and everything just got tangled in like a big mess of cords, and I was down there just like trying to. So I got all the way along this side of the boat, not all the way
Just
under.
doing the surface.
Just doing like about that much.
One boat left.
I'll just do it at the dock because I think that'll be much easier. There'll be less motion and be able to get down underneath. What's so weird is when I came up out of the water, I'm also a little cold, but
Get that thing off.
when I came up out of the water, I like took one step onto the deck with the weight belt, and like the buoyancy difference, like I couldn't stand up. I climbed out and I was just like, oh God. It's really weird when you're down there and you're just floating for so long and then you stand.
Yeah, it's pretty heavy.
Yeah, it's odd.
Alright, I'll go grab your towel, get that suit off.
Okay.
Next time on Loki, Lizzie and I head to Tijuana.
Voy a cantar esta canción con mucho cariño de mi corazón.